Hello, my name is Dr. Jerry Montillo. I'm a dentist here in Braintree, and I'm here to give you some tips on dental health. Well, we recommend that people come and see us every 6 months, because a lot of things can happen in 6 months in your mouth, especially if your habits change and you change your brushing habits, you change your diet. We take x-rays every year, at least every year, sometimes every 6 months if you have a high decay rate. So we want to catch the cavities, and detect them in the x-rays before they get too big. Well, we recommend at least 2 minutes. That gives you time to kind of cover all the surfaces of all your teeth. Start in one corner of the mouth and you make your way around. There should be enough time. You don't want to overbrush. You don't want to brush, for more than that, because you don't want to end up, causing some recession of your gums, because you can overbrush it, sometimes. So at least 2 minutes, just to cover all the surface. The important thing is to cover the surface, brush every surface, not keep scrubbing on one spot, because then you can do damage in that one spot. Brushing and flossing are both very important. So whenever you do brush your teeth, you also need to floss. So brushing and flossing go hand in hand. You can't do one without the other. Sugar does a lot of damage. Foods break down into sugar, and then the sugar feeds the bacteria or the plaque, which in turn makes acids in your mouth, which will eat away at the teeth and the surface of the teeth. So sugar it's already ready for the bacteria to use, and the bacteria, it starts producing acids within minutes after you eat, or especially if you have just, sugar or candy. So you want to brush right away after you have candy or anything sweet. So the sooner you brush, the better. And you don't want to snack before you go to bed. Brush after your last snack at night. Because if you're like me, you like to, I have a little snack late at night. So, but you want to brush afterwards. Well, ideally, you want to brush as soon as possible. It's right after you eat, bacteria and plaque starts to form on your teeth like right away. After 5 to maybe up to 20 minutes, the acids start to form in your mouth, which from the bacteria, feeding off the sugar and from the foods, and it creates acids, and it will start to demineralize and the surface of your teeth, which will eventually turn into tooth decay and cavities. So the sooner the better. Ideally, it's good to brush after breakfast in the morning and then at night just before you go to bed. Brushing is the main thing. You want to teach your kids to brush at a very early age. Kids get teeth in their mouth. Infants, by the time they're either 6 months old, or sometimes a little later, or sometimes a little earlier. So once the baby teeth start to come into the mouth, you want to start, keeping them clean and wiping the plaque off the baby teeth with a tissue, By the time they're a year old, you should probably bring them to the dentist so we can see how their teeth are developing, and so they get used to our office and they're not intimidated by going to the dentist. So they, they're familiar with their surroundings, and then they get into the habit of coming to see us every 6 months. The parents should show by example how they take care of their teeth. You want your child to see you and watch you brush your own teeth. They'll mimic you, and they'll get good habits. Just eating the proper foods, eating foods that are healthy, that they don't have sugar, much sugar in them, that are not sticky and stick to your teeth, because then this your saliva, even if you drink, they don't wash it off your teeth, and as long as that food and debris and with sugar, things that break down into sugar, stay stuck to your teeth, it just gives the bacteria just time to just keep feeding and causing acids and causing cavities. So foods like carrots or vegetables that are crunchy will help, won't stick to your teeth, and actually help kind of clean your teeth too, if you think about it. Where else, like gummy foods like gummy bears or Tootsie Rolls, or even dried fruit. Like fruit is healthy, but if you eat dried fruit, that's very sticky and that's sugary. It's natural sugar, so that's kind of like eating candy. So